one of my favorite areas for bird photography in the Pacific Northwest. It's near Edison, Washington. Kind of swampy, and there's a lot of little rodents around here, so a lot of birds of prey like northern harriers, short-eared owls, eagles by the dozens. And we can see a few short-eared owls over there, so fantastic area for bird photography. So let's keep going. So the harriers cover a pretty large area here, but they tend to circle it, so we can pick up a few patterns. So we're going to try to get a little closer by getting a little deeper into the farm. And way in the distance you can see flocks of snow geese taking off over there. Tons of waterfowl here and Canadian geese. There's an eagle flying over there too. So it's an incredible region, very, very active for bird photography. So let's see if we can get a few shots today. So we have a northern harrier right there, female. She's brown. Right there. Oh, great. Actually, she's just not facing me directly. But the light is great. I tend to shoot these birds at about 2,000 of a second. Floating ISO, meaning auto ISO. And depending on, I actually shoot on manual so I can control both the aperture and the speed. Because depending on where the bird is, if it's very close, I want to actually stop down or have a smaller aperture so I could get the entire bird in focus. But yeah, 2,000 of a second, as it allows me to really freeze the animal and compensate for any kind of camera shake. Since I'm not on a proper tripod, monopod still allows me to stabilize the camera, but not as good as a gimbal and a tripod. The compromise here is that it allows me to be more nimble. I can move quicker, set myself up quicker, and still get some stabilization, but you know, it's not as rock solid as a tripod. Incoming bald eagle. It's a juvenile. Okay, there's the harrier again over there. She's flying low. She's flying towards me now. They look a little bit like a cross between hawks and owls. They have the front part, the face is a little shorter than a hawk. So that's why it looks a little bit like an owl. And it's, you can differentiate it because in the tail, they have a white band. So the harriers tend to fly a little lower, you know, to pick out the rodents in this field. They say there's thousands of them here. So that's why you see a lot of these birds of prey. Eagles tend to fly a little higher. I just saw the short-eared owl, but I screwed up because I left my +1 compensation on the exposure from the previous shots. I forgot to turn it off and it burned all the shots. So we're gonna try to move closer to where the owls are. They seem to be working in that area over there more than here. The short-eared owl is actually active in the morning in this area, and then probably takes a break around noon, comes back out at around 3. And right now it's close to 4:30, 5 o'clock, and we've gotten some pretty good shots of the short ear. It's over there actually, flying far. And the light is gorgeous right now. And there's barely enough light now to shoot, so especially at the high speeds. So with this kind of light, 2,000 of a second is asking for 3200 ISO or more, and that's just too noisy for the picture. And there goes the owl again. It'd be nice to get a silhouette shot. That's the only kind of shot you could get when the sun is straight behind the animal, or some of the glow is bringing in the light that you need to freeze the shot.